Amelie, Coach Amelie. How are you? I hope that you are doing well, and if you have been going through a lot of emotions and you feel like energy is shifting a lot, just know that you're not alone. You really are not alone. A lot of us have been purging. It's like we're getting ready for this beautiful butterfly to literally exit the cocoon and really spread their wings. So welcome back to my channel for the 812 of you. If you're new, if you just stumble upon my YouTube right now, make yourself at home. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a video that is different. I just had the guidance to come in and to actually pull some cards. I'm going to pull a few cards from a deck that I have, which is called Find Your Happy, which I just bought. And I'm just going to intuitively, I'm just going to send the intention that I am going to pull cards that is going to lead me to share a message that is going to be of service for whoever is meant to receive this information. So once again, welcome here. Make yourself at home. My name is Amelie, Coach Amelie. I'm a transformational life coach. I'm a speaker. I'm a healer. And I'm really here to help you raise your vibration, expand your consciousness, accelerate your healing, your growth, and your transformation. So thank you so much for being here. All right, so let's grab this deck, and I'm just going to shuffle. I'm not so used to shuffling. It's not something that I often do, but I was called to purchase this deck because it's got beautiful words, and it's a way to connect to the wisdom of your higher self, wisdom to receive the message, the guidance that wants to come forward. So I'm just shuffling, and we'll see what is the first card that is meant for the highest good of the people that are going to tune in on this beautiful day today. Here we go. Wherever, and remember the message whenever you tune in this is a message that you're also meant to receive. If it resonates, take it, and if it doesn't, just leave it. As anything in life, not because someone shares their truth that it has to resonate with yours. We're all here to find our own truth. And my truth might be different than what my children's truth are. And that's what I'm teaching them, to find whatever is in resonance with their own inner GPS compass, their own inner truth. A lot of us have been unplugged from our truth, and we're in that process of learning to reconnect with what that means. Oh, there you go. This card just flipped. Okay, interesting. The card says, instead of focusing on the anger, I focus on healing the pain. Okay, so I'm getting that there's someone here, or maybe a few of you, that are mostly focusing on, and my throat chakra is like kind of closing. So some of you are dealing with a lot of emotions, and that's okay. There's no judgment. Healing is definitely not linear. It's part of the process. And this message, what it's inviting me to say is, instead of focusing on this anger that you're being held kind of like hostage, prisoning, what would happen if you just focus on healing the pain that is actually the byproduct of holding on to this anger? Because anger is not the danger. Anger is not, it's not what's causing you the pain. It's holding on to it and not allowing it to come to be felt, right? Anger is an emotion. If you're angry right now, if you're angry, I know I felt so much anger yesterday. I had to go scream. I want you to know you're not a bad person, and you're not mean, and there's nothing wrong with you because you have anger. A lot of us feel shame for certain emotions that comes and presents itself to us. But the reality is, we are human beings. We're multi-dimensional being, but we are human being having an experience right now, and we get to experience all range of emotions, not just the love and light and happy and joyful, because anger is also part of the human experience. So the message that I have is that if you are holding on to anger, and it's hurting you, my invitation to you as a transformational coach is, okay, where can you make space for anger to come out? Where can you feel this anger for 90 seconds? Can you go in the car and can you give yourself that gift to scream? Maybe you want to scream in a pillow. Maybe you want to go in the forest and scream in the forest. Maybe you want to write down your anger and allow for that to come. The main important things that I want to invite you is do not get attached to the judgment of why you're feeling anger and identify with the emotion. You are not your thoughts and you are not your emotion. You are not anger. Anger just comes to pay you a visit because there is something, there's a charge because it needs to be felt, it needs to be seen, it needs to be welcomed, it needs to be felt, it needs to be embraced so it can transmute. You are the alchemist, my friend. You are this beautiful being, and you are capable to receive what's coming, and embrace it and feel it and transmute it. So hopefully this message, you received it. Please let me know in the comment if this message was for you. I would love to hear. And I'm going to pull one or perhaps two more cards. Let's see. What else? What message should I share for the highest good of, let's see. I wasn't sure. What message should I share? What is of the highest good for the beautiful souls that are going to come on here and watch this video? Oh, it fell on the ground. So let's see. I let go of what I can't change. I let go of what I can't change. So what does that mean? What does it mean to let go? What does it mean to let go of the things that I can change? It means that if you don't let go of the things that you cannot change, then the things that you cannot change, again, are holding you prisoner. And it's a circle. So the best way to go about not being able to let go of the things that you can change, one beautiful way to go about that is to meet the part of you that is having a hard time letting go. Like by literally allowing this part of you, that part of you that's having a hard time letting go, by making space for that part of you, because that part of you that's afraid of letting go of this old job, letting go of this old friendship, letting go of this relationship, like letting go of an event that happened and you haven't quite been able to letting go, allowing that part of you to be here without judgment is part of the process of letting go, if that makes sense. Trying to think of an example of letting go. There's nothing that's coming to my awareness right now, because if there was anything, I would love to share that, but there's nothing. I know that not being able to let go is a form of non-acceptance. And what we don't accept, we are stuck with. And by the same tokens, what we accept, we are now freed from. However, everything comes in time and it's a process, and just trust that on your journey right now, you are probably ready to hear this message because there's something inside you that's calling you. As a matter of fact, I feel like there's some of you that are going to be watching and it's time to let go. You've carried this non-acceptance for a long time, and now you are being guided to let go of this dense non-acceptings so that you can make space for more. But you are invited to do this in the most loving and compassionate way. You don't need to be any different than what you are right now. You are doing a great job. I want you to know that. You're doing great. I see you. I understand this journey is not easy. It's not. Just earlier, I had a moment. I went and I cried. I lost it on one of my child. I got overwhelmed. I was doing with a lot of things, and suddenly I got overwhelmed, and then I forgot to set proper boundaries, so I overreacted, and then I ended up going to the garage and I screamed and I cried. So I just want to let you know that I am literally practicing what I teach. what I preach, and that I'm right with you on this journey. This healing journey is never ending. It's just there's different level each time that you go through some healing and you grow through some more expansion of the consciousness and awareness and reprogramming of new patterns, new way of operating. So I just want to let you know that I see you and that I am cheering you on your journey wherever you are. I think you are doing a great job. If no one told you, I think you're doing a fabulous job. And the fact that you are here, it means that you care about your growth, your soul evolution. You care about your soul expansion. There's something within you that's really calling at you. And I want you to know that you're not making this up. Your soul is nudging you. Your soul is nudging you for your soul expansion, because there is a purpose. Your soul came here for a purpose. You are here at this time. You're incarnated here at this time to really become fully, to uncover the truth of who you are and to let go of anything that isn't you. This is the welcoming home. This is by removing everything that is not you, you allow for the true you, the true authentic you to be embodied. And when you truly authentically are able to embody who you are then living your life feeling more free, because you're not always trying to live it being restrained. I wrote a post last week and I said, I feel like for a long time in my life, even though I was self-expressing myself, I felt like I always put a fishing net, a restraining net on my soul. I always restrain to self-express because I either thought that I was too much. If I really shined, if I really allowed the vibrancy of my soul to really self-express, I would really be too much for some people. And then on the other token, I felt like who I was at some time was just not enough. So I internalized and I just put a restraining net on my soul expression. And this is what I've been dismantling for the past few years. So just slowly by removing that which I do not adhere from and bravely, courageously coming home to the truth of who I am. And I have liberated myself, and I still am. To some degree, I'm still liberating myself. There's still parts of me that show up. There's still the insecure. There's still the nervous. There's still the, am I going to figure it out? I still have that. So I want you to know that you can still be there on your journey and you can still help someone else, right? You don't have to be fully healed. You don't have to be perfect. There's no such thing. You don't have to have arrived somewhere. Those are all 3D limitation of this matrix. No one ever arrives somewhere, and you're never really fully healed. There's always something that you can expand and free yourself from. So I hope this was of value. I just saw number 1313. I'm going to look into the meaning of that angel number. Please let me know in the comment if this message resonated, and if it did, what resonated? What did you enjoy? What would you love to hear more? I have so many videos that I'm going to be making, and I'd love it to be of service to you. So it would mean a lot if you left a comment. If you did like this video, thank you for making an effort to like it. It will help eventually with the algorithm. My intention is to reach thousands and probably millions of people with my message of hope and love and transformation and encouragement. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would invite you to do so by hitting the notification bell to be notified whenever the videos are coming. My intention is to come on live way more, not live, but yes, I will do live, but to bring videos more often. So thank you so much for being there. You are appreciated, you are loved, and I'm sending you so much love your way. Bye.